Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle and Drew with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 716, for comics originally coming out March the 15th and March the 16th. But before Drew and I get into what's coming out in your local comic book shops, Drew, is there anything else exciting, exhilarating, all too awesome in the world of comics?
There was some interesting things, some upsetting things, some interesting things. Comic-Con released their January list of the top selling comics.
The top, we aren't giving you numbers selling comics?
Yes, and it was without, they have their little caveat is, of course, there's no DC here, and 60 to 65%, that's their estimate, of Marvel is now being sold by Penguin Random House, and I think that might be a low estimate. Mm-hmm. So Image had all of the top 5.
Oh wow!
In the slot, and of course, what I thought would be number 1 was not. I thought it would be Saga, 55.
Oh heck yeah!
No, it's number 2, supposedly.
Oh.
Scorched is number 1.
Okay.
Stray Dogs, Dog Days, number 3. Noctera was number 4, and Gunslinger Spawn was number 5. But Saga did not take the top slot. I mean,
that's good. I want to keep those numbers down because I envision the tail end of Saga to be like the current 300 on Spawn, where we have these low dips midway and in some of the high numbers that are super hard to get. And I will have all those.
Yeah, there you go. We're rounding out the top 10. They have House of Slaughter from Boom coming in at 6. Then King Spawn at 7. Regular Spawn at 8. Then they're saying She-Hulk is number 9. The top-selling Marvel book, Through Diamond. And then Joe Hill's Reign. So, very, very strange.
Very weird. Yeah.
Right? Very, very strange. And then I was on the interwebs, and I saw this dude. He given Speckers a bad name. His name is James Finnegan, and he posted on Omnibud's Cafe saying, I spent all day driving around, and I scored all these at a few shops. And there is a stack of, let's say, 12 of the JLA Avengers Hero Initiative reprint that was to benefit George Perez.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he's gobbled up. It was limited to 7,000 copies. So he's gobbled up 12 of these and is selling them for $250 a piece, and says, if you want to support George, you can have a copy for $250 shipped to you. And he isn't given a dime to George. No. So James Finnegan, screw you, buddy. You're giving Speckers a bad name, man. Not cool. Not cool at all. We had something come in similar to that from Jason. Well, not bad things, but he's saying, do you guys mind mentioning that the Heroes Initiative is still collecting donations, and I'll be donating this week to this worthy cause, and if they could donate as little as $5, it would really help this good organization. So I hopped all over there I hadn't been on that site for a while, and I hadn't done anything with them for a little while, just to check. And was just scrolling down and looking at some of the people that they've helped. Gene Colan, Josh Metters, Steve Gerber, Russ Heath, Tom Zuko, Chris Wozniak, Chris Ivey. The list goes on and on. Dexter Vines, Rags Morales. Some of these guys had like a tornado came through and tore their house down, and they were in trouble, and the Hero Initiative helped them. Some of them had health scares because of the lack of a healthcare safety net in this country, and their freelance art gig isn't paying those bills, so they step in and take care of that. Michael Oeming got help from Hero Initiative. It's a who's who of Mike Grell. Like, these guys are like really, really amazing comic creators that have been doing it for a long time, and it's so sad that they had to turn to the Hero Initiative. But at least the Hero Initiative was there to help them. So I agree with what Jason says. Please, if you feel like it, if you can afford it, go to the Hero Initiative, toss them a couple shekels, because they are supporting a lot of the guys that give us cool comics that we love to see. And first and foremost is George Perez, who's fighting the good fight against cancer, and they put out this JLA Avengers to help him a little bit, but every little bit helps. Every little bit helps, I'm sure. So if that's something you can do, please do so.
Absolutely.
Now let's get back into the comics, and let's take a look at Image Comics in previews and see what they have to offer, since they have the top 5 of January sales according to Comic-Con. Yeah.
Of course, Drew and I like to go through the previews catalog at the beginning of the month and kind of share our thoughts on what we will be adding to our order, and hopefully help you guys make some of your orders so a few things don't slip through the cracks, and we can all make some wonderful decisions.
Clacks or cracks?
Click, clack, cracks. Those are the tough ones. You don't want to fall on those ones. So we've already talked about some DC and some Marvel. Let's head on over to our friends at Image. And Drew, you and I were both shocked to see that Image starting with an OGN.
Yeah, I mean, I think is this what they're doing now? This is the direction. It's a couple months in a row they've done this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's Jeff Lemire, Andreas Sorrentino.
What is a trim size OGN?
It's 6.625 inches by 10.1875, obviously.
That's no.
Is that a
so
little thinner?
A standard sheet of paper is 8.5 by 11.
Right.
So
it's a little thin.
Yeah.
A little thinner.
Yeah. So it's a reverse 16 by 9. That's cool.
Yeah. It's a shared horror universe, perfect for fans of Junji Ito and Gideon Falls. So Bone Orchard, The Passageway, OGN, hardcover. That's what we're talking about. And the art looks nice. I like the art. And is this a sequel, maybe, to something else that I missed?
From the acclaimed creative team between Gideon Falls and Primordial comes the first book in a bold and ambitious new shared horror universe. When a geologist is sent to a remote lighthouse to investigate strange phenomena, he finds a seemingly endless pit in the rocks. What lurks within, and how will he escape its pit? So we are starting a world.
Oh, okay.
So the Passageway is the first book in the new Bone Orchard mythos. So if you look at the bottom left of the cover, it's got that Bone Orchard mythos.
Gotcha.
Right there. The imprint from Lemire and Sorrentino. This universe will feature self-contained graphic novels and limited series about the horrors lurking within the Bone Orchard, just waiting to be discovered. So they're not going to be all OGNs. We will get a few 6-issue series.
So like Black Hammer universe, build that up, let people play in it. Same kind of concept.
There you go.
All right, I like it. Well, that's cool.
All right, but we do have floppy comics and Image as well. So our second thing is 8 Billion Genies, one of an 8-issue series from our good friend Charles Soule and Ryan Brown.
Who did Curse Words?
Mm-hmm.
Something else I like.
God Hates Astronauts, Undiscovered Country, Curse Worlds, or The Offered Again. So I usually look at
yep.
If you had one wish, what would you wish for? Now, what if everyone else had one wish too? That's 8 Billion Genies, the new 8-issue series from Charles Soule and Ryan Brown. At exactly the same moment, everyone on Earth gets a genie and one wish. All hell breaks loose, and in a very entertaining way. And that's just the beginning. Buckle in for the wildest ride of the year. That is actually a really cool concept.
Can you wish for more wishes? I don't think so, right? That's universally...
We all know that's a no.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
Yeah.
Only one wish. My goodness.
Yeah.
And you know, you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful how you phrase it, because
very specific. Because there's some trickeration here, I imagine.
You say like, immortality, you could fall down a shaft or something and be trapped and then be immortal. Yeah.
And how many people are going to wish for the same girl?
I don't know. Everybody's going to want Cindy Sweetie from Euphoria. She's going to have a lot of suitors.
But check out these covers. So Ryan Brown's got your cover A. Cover B is Jenny Frisian and Steve Seeley. Cover C, Declan Shalvey. Cover D, Andre Divoff, Famous Genie's celebrity variant. And cover E is the Ryan Brown curse words parody variant. And cover F, the 1 in 50, being the glitter cat variant.
So, Famous Genies. There's Aladdin.
Yeah.
I Dream Of.
There you go.
I'm out. What
now,
else?
are we splitting that into two? Are we doing the Robin Williams genie and then the Will Smith genie? Or we slip it up?
That might be what they have to do, is just do a bunch of different Aladdins.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that there is that many famous genies. Unless it's
Christina Aguilera, I'm a genie in a bottle.
Genie in a bottle. Okay.
Yeah, we counting that one.
Yeah. Man, I think you've cracked the code on this. Yeah.
Got to rub me the right way.
Yeah. I like the concept a lot. It seems pretty cool. Let's do it, right?
Let's see how it works. I like it. 8-issue series, which means they had more than your typical 6-issue series story. So I always like that.
Yeah, it's only $3.99, which is rare for a new book. It's on page 44 there. Check it out. Now, some of the art's a little wonky, but looks pretty dope.
Stylized.
Yeah, not wonky. Stylized.
All right, the next book from Image, we have Twig, which we've already seen skyrocket up a few secondary markets with its Ash Can that came out a couple weeks ago. But this is Scotty Young on writing, Kyle Strom being the artist on that one. Scotty Young, Peach Momoko, Kyle Strom, all getting a bunch of different covers for this Twig.
Twig.
Let's see. It's the first day of Twig's new job as a journeyer on a Jeff Smith's Bone-esque. I don't understand that reference. Jeff Smith's Bone-esque quest to save the Dark Crystal / Labyrinth style world.
Well, Bone is his book.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
It's like his book Bone.
Gotcha.
In the style of Bone, which I never read.
Join our hesitant hero for an inspiring and imaginative tale of hope, heartache, and determination to overcome insurmountable odds.
You're a big fan of Kyle Strom.
I am.
And Scotty Young, really.
Yes.
You like them both, so this is really something that you would probably dig.
Really liked Midwest. Really liked Fairyland. Spread has always been one of my favorite books. So, big fan of Peach Momoko. So,
would we rather
my language on here?
Would we rather they flipped roles and Scotty drew and Kyle wrote?
No, I like Kyle Strom.
Oh yeah, it's good. I'm looking at it. It's really great art.
Yeah.
And yeah, this looks like a really solid book. I don't know that I want to follow Twig, but I'll check out the first one for
honestly, sure. The premise of inspiring, imaginative, heartache, determination, that doesn't but it looks cool.
Yeah.
I'll let you read the next one.
It's F This Place, number 1. Kyle Stark's my boy. My boy. I loved Assassination. I love Six Sidekicks. I love that book about the hobos. I can't remember the name of. So this is all about me. I don't know who the artist is. Artyom Toplin. I know who Lee Lowridge is.
He did. It looks like Artyom Toplin, Ice Cream Man Presents Quarantine Comic Special. So he did that Ice Cream Man special.
All right, I remember that. Unfortunately, it says for fans of Homesick Pilots, and that's not me.
Yeah.
So I didn't really read much of that I liked,
This is the second thing that has compared itself to Gideon Falls. Is that the new barometer?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're not going to compare anything to another publisher's book, So it's only going to be image things, right?
But there's got to be more than just, this is like Gideon's Falls.
This is
And
also
then
like
7 page later. This is also like
it's like
Gideon's
Saga
Falls.
and Walking Dead, basically. It's kind of like that. But the art's nice.
Yes, very much
I
so.
like it. What's this about again? After inheriting a farmhouse, Trudy and Gabby are ready to start the next chapter of their lives together, except it's already home to a mysterious force that's attracted ghosts, aliens, and all kinds of supernatural beings for decades. All right. Supernatural elements, of course.
Metal Society, #1 of a 5-issue series. Zach Kaplan on right, and Gulhaimi Balmi and Marcos Lesko on art. It's an interesting one.
I like Zach Kaplan. I was a big fan of Port of Earth. And he had a couple other books I dug as well.
It's Blade Runner meets Rocky.
Is that what it is? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's what they're telling me. In an inverted future, evolved robots have resurrected humans for mutual labor. When a tribalistic cultural clash breaks out, a fearless human fighter and a frustrated, displaced robot will square off in a public MMA-style sports fight of epic stakes to determine once and for all who reigns supreme, man or machine.
Okay. Interesting. You in?
Honestly, I don't really care who wins.
At this point, bring on the robot overlords.
Yes.
I mean, they can't do worse than what we got going on right now anyway.
Merca Indolfo has found a niche and is just plugging away.
I was going to do a sequel to Unnatural. Bringing the pig girl back.
Series. Yep.
Yeah.
And we still have Sweet Paprika going on, or it's close to ending, I think.
Yeah, it's probably getting close. Sure.
Dystopian romance thriller.
I didn't realize it went on that long. It's got 3 trades, Unnatural does?
3 years after the first Unnatural.
Yeah, I don't remember how it ended. I know I was just grinding through it there at the end, but I don't remember how it ended.
Art looks awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, is she doing it, or is she just bringing... No, she's not even doing it.
No, it's Ivan Bigarella.
She's doing cover art. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, it looks a little, but it looks like in her style a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sit this one out, but I like the way the last one started.
There you go. Martin Simons is back for Department of Truth 18. Todd McFarlane does the 1 in 100 cover for Department of Truth 18. So.
Ah, cool.
Frontiersman Lockup one-shot special.
Stillwater's coming back for a new arc starting. It says the rules have changed. Daniel now holds a special place in Stillwater. Can Galen's hold on the town stand up to the new challenger? Ooh. That'd be cool. You haven't been reading this, and you've been missing out, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's been great. You've got to read this. It's really good. What's the furthest place from here? Hits #7. This has been good, too. Weird, but good. Another OGN for the Dark Room. Who's doing that? Oh, Jerry Duggan. This is new, right? This is a new OGN. Scott Buoncristiano and Tamara Bonvillain on art and cover. Yeah, so this trim size is 7.25. The other one was like 6.65. That's weird. Shouldn't there just be a standard, like a couple of standard sizes?
It's not. We're saving paper, quarter of a centimeter at a time.
I guess. This is Homesick Pilots and Dracula Mother Effer. Homesick Pilots was another comparison that later earlier. That's funny. He must have like a list.
Plus Gideon Falls.
A little bit of Gideon Falls in there. I'll let you read the next one. What is this Age of Bronze edition?
Ephasia in Alice, the Age of Bronze edition trade paperback.
Euripides. I have no idea what's going on there.
Adapted by Edward Einhorn.
Okay. It's like an old...
Looks like a script from a play.
Okay. So Euripides
So it
is
looks
an
like
old
just
play.
Yeah, an adaptation of a play. Yeah.
Oh my god. Look at it.
Yeah.
Who wants this? Who's asking for this?
Nobody.
Nerds?
Supremely underordered.
Yeah. Is there a 1 in 10? Because it's going to be really rare.
You will have the one. Trade paperback for Mark Millar's King of Spies. 1 through 4 on that one.
King Spawn gets a trade.
Yeah.
The Nita Hawks.
So, man, I just can't say enough good things about Spawns and what they're doing. So, King Spawn, 6-issue trade, $9.99. 168 pages for $10. So, if you didn't jump on King Spawn and you order ahead of time for like $6, you can have 6 issues of King Spawn, catch right back up. That's the golden image that you're just not seeing as much as you used to.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
his books are $2.99. His trades are $9.99. That's
The first trade, it'll probably be $14.99 from subsequent. But that first trade, you get people with that $10 and you grab them, and that was what got me into so many image books at the very beginning, from the mind managements to the world and all that stuff. I just remember grabbing $9.99 trade after $9.99 trade after $9.99 trade.
yeah. There was a lot of good ones. Mind management wasn't one of them, but that's okay.
I loved that.
It wasn't.
Mind the Gap. Sorry, Mind the Gap.
Yeah, Mind the Gap, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, from back in the day.
Mind management was like over at a Dark Horse, maybe.
Yeah.
Which doesn't do $9.99 trades.
Correct. And that that Saga trade #1 for $9.99.
Oh yeah.
I think I've bought that 3 times and just keep giving it out.
Walking Dead #1 trade. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How many of those sold for $9.99?
So much. Holy crap, we got another friggin' script in pulp.
Yeah, this is a pulp process edition for behind the scenes comic junkies. A lot of thumbnails, script to thumbnail to pencils to blue lines, etc. That looks really neat.
There you go.
I can't do those. Let's see, Rick Grimes 2000 hardcover. I read this when it was in the little Skybound X books.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Books. It was in it was in the Skybound X books, and I read it there, and it was wacky and dumb.
So you mean Rick Grimes shouldn't have a robot hand and a lightsaber?
No, it was really dumb. But if you really were like itching for Walking Dead, even in space with aliens, sure.
Adventure Man, crossover, Magic Order, 7 to Eternity Deluxe hardcover. That's dope. Wow, that's amazing. Hardcover with issues 1 through 17 of 7 to Eternity. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I am scooching down through some of these. Where are you at? Where did you leave off?
I'm at Ant 4, and I'm just flying through because I don't care about any of this.
Lost.
Firepower 20 by good old Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, I was down to Deadly Class. We're on Fond Farewell number 6, so we're getting really
close. You
close.
gotta stop with that Ice Cream Man, number 30. Did you see that on digital page 88?
Oh, the the
The
B cover.
novel.
The B
B cover
cover.
is awesome, and then you've got the Rat Maze as cover A.
Yeah, that's not bad. I kind of like it
That's
too.
pretty cool. Both of those, man. The things Ice Cream Man does with covers and solicitations is awesome.
Oh, we have. I forgot about that Image miniseries we have for the 30th anniversary.
Yep.
Lots of stuff in there to read. It's not really that bad for 64 pages, I guess.
Man, that Jason Sean Alexander cover A for Philadelphia.
You like that better than the B?
That is not going to release looking like that.
Oh, you
I
don't think?
I don't think that'll hit shelves. I think that'll get edited down.
Even with the well-placed shadows?
Well-placed shadows, correct.
Okay.
I think it looks good. It's an awesome looking cover. B cover is dope too. Alaya Bonoletti.
Little monsters, loaded. Oh, there's Manifest Destiny.
It's a really cool little monsters cover.
Yeah.
I think had that been the cover for the first one, I'd have been more excited for the series.
Yeah, this is penultimate Manifest Destiny.
Oh, whoever kills the war child will hold the fate of the world in their hands. Only 2 issues left. That's so good.
It's gonna be a nice.
So are they ending at 49 or are they hitting 50?
48.
Oh,
I think it's this one
And then
and
one
48.
more 48.
That would be a compendium, unless they do a 49 issue compendium. I guess they could. When they say only 2 issues left, I'm assuming it means this one and one more, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But that's the West Coast. They're in the ocean there, so they've made it to the end.
They've made it, yeah. Turns out it's actually just Lake Titicaca.
they got turned around back where they started. New Masters, New Burn, Noctera, number 11.
I love the cover B for Radiant Black. The character select screen.
Oh, get it. Oh, okay. B. I see. Joe Hill's Reign finishing up.
Oh, Saga cover so good.
What are you burying Saga down here for?
That's exactly what I was about to say. Why does it take us this long to do that? You should be leading with Saga every week.
It's only $2.99.
Yeah, I love the solicit. What the hell does this fish have to do with the people who want Hazel dead? Find out this May as the strangest epic in comics continues. Somehow, still only $2.99.
Yeah. Scorch, $2.99.
Mm-hmm. Bjorn Barons knocking covers out the park.
So really what we determined is the only people that do $2.99 comics are people that don't need any money. BKV needs no money.
Yep.
Todd McFarlane's got all that toy money. He's good.
Robert Kirkman.
Robert Kirkman doesn't need any money. So those guys, they don't need any money. They probably give like the whole amount to their artist.
Yeah.
Step by Bloody Step. I'm curious about this one. I don't think I read that first issue.
It's the end of it. Cy Spurrier, 4-issue series. Good looking cover B by Tuolote.
Get in, get out. I like it.
Yep.
Is this the last Time Before Time, or is it an ongoing?
That is not the last.
We're
still going.
Town Called Terror. I don't even remember that first issue solicit last month. I missed that one.
Mm-mm.
Steve Niles and Simon Kodransky. Okay. We're still doing prison governor stuff for Walking Dead 38. I didn't realize how long we were with the governor. Long time.
Oh yeah, prison's a big arc.
Yeah. That's God, what's little ass kicker's name?
Hazel? No.
Not Hazel.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm blanking on the kid's name. Oh wow. New Grimes. Judith. Jesus.
Yes.
The Invincible Think Mark Think shirt. Wow. T-shirts. $33.
30. Jeez, dude.
That's crazy.
Is it made with angel skin? What is going on here?
I know. So I guess Kirkman does need money.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because he's not doing us any favors with T-shirts.
Yeah. Hey, let's put this tiny logo on a white T-shirt and charge $40 for it. That's just crazy.
Yeah. That'd be one I'd send to my daughter and say, print that on your little Cricut. Mm-hmm. Make me a shirt. I'm not paying $35 for that.
That finishes up good old Image for us, Drew. Anything jump out to you? I'm excited by the fact that we got a lot of new series starting. Yeah,
that genie thing looked really good. I'm on board for that for sure.
Yep. And that first King Spawn, $9.99 for that first trade.
Yeah,
good deal on that one.
Yeah, let's do some cover price and see what's hot.
All right, let's head over to look at our coverprice.com. Let's start at rank 10, The Amazing Spider-Man 209, 1980 Marvel. Deadline is reporting that actress Ariana DeBose is set to join Sony Pictures' Marvel movie Kraven the Hunter, starring Aaron Taylor Johnson in the titular role. So 30 copies moved, $600 for CGC 9.8, because Kraven be a comin'.
And she is Calypso. And this is the first Calypso.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know who Calypso is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I do, and I've just forgotten.
Yeah. At rank 9, Batman number 2 from 2011. So we are into the new 52. With The Batman heating up at the box office, many walked out of the film discussing what might be next for Robert Pattinson's Batman. While there's a spoiler-filled hint at where the next film could go, many fans are hoping for an appearance by Court of Owls. So $250 for a CGC 9.8. And it looks like we are poking back at New 52. So pull out your New 52 stuff and throw them back on the market.
Okay. How it's 250. Oh, it's a 9.8 for $250. Okay.
At rank 8, we have New Avengers 7 from 2005. As previously noted, the Illuminati's live-action appearance seems to be highly likely in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. $500 for CGC 9.8. Rawls fair market value $70. At rank 7, we have Moon Knight number 9 from 2022. This is the 1 in 25 Martin Simons variant. Already up to $80 for that one.
Wow.
Yeah, we talked for just a second about the ash can for Twig, which we just talked about in our Image previews. While Twig number 1 doesn't release until May 4th, this ash can's high market value price shows that this new Scotty Young Kyle Strom series has some heat behind it. Online sales are still moving briskly. 40 copies on the secondary market. Raw copy sales as high as $200. Although currently we're looking around $100.
So when Twig comes out,
it won't be the first appearance.
This will be more rare than the first issue, which will be printed well.
Correct.
But it does a 6-issue arc and stops. These aren't worth anything, right? So Twig has to go for 30, 40 issues for this to hold its value?
Probably.
Right?
I would say.
It does. If it does 6 issues and it's done, 12 issues and it's done, it's not gonna be a well thought of and
correct.
Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page.
Yep. At rank 5, we have Daredevil number 310 from 1992. The new trend for hot books is to first pick up the official first appearance, then the first cover appearance, and then the first ongoing series. This particular issue features the first cover appearance of Calypso, rumored to be played by Andrea DeBose. $75 for a CBCS 9.8. Daredevil Woman Without Fear number 3. In this issue, Marvel sneakily introduces the first appearance of the Punisher with his controversial new chest symbol. After right-wing extremist groups took the original skull symbol as their own, Marvel was forced to pivot away from the associate. Blah blah blah.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
so it's the first appearance of the new skull symbol.
Yeah, essentially the Mandalorian symbol on his job. It's freaking stupid. Tracked 47 copies, $26 for a raw. Already settled down to $11.
Wow. So not gonna stick around probably.
Yeah. At rank 3, Bodies #1 from 2014. Deadline also reported that Bodies Netflix greenlights adaptation of Spencer's mind-bending graphic novel from producer Moonage Pictures. $45 for a raw. Looks like with 36 copies of this Bodies #1.
I'm gonna have to look at it to see if I have it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah,
yep, I do too. At rank 2, Avengers Forever #3. Mariama Spectre, the first female Moon Knight, debuted last week in Avengers Forever #3.
What?
Just FYI, we tracked 81 copies of the first appearance, $22.50 for a raw copy for this new character. Looks like you gotta chase some crap.
I didn't. I don't. I'm not reading Avengers Forever. Ah.
Mariama Spectre, the first female Moon Knight debuts. So,
okay.
Better get it now. While the getting's good.
I guess.
And at rank #1, Batman Long Halloween Special Edition Batman IMAX Promo floppy comic. This is the one given out when you went to IMAX theaters to see the movie.
Okay.
$75 for a raw. Currently already settled down to about $31, but we saw 153 of these tracked online.
Dang. All right, bottom 10, my turn.
Yep.
We've got King Conan #3 from 2022. Just happened. Writer Jason Aaron recently came under fire for giving his highly sexualized supernatural princess in this issue the name Matoka, which is known to be the actual name of Pocahontas. Oh, the horror! Cancel him! The true story of Pocahontas is now seen as a tragic one, centered around slavery and abuse. Aaron apologized, admitting not knowing the sensitivity over the name's use, and noted that the character's name and appearance will be adjusted for the rest of the miniseries and in all digital and collected editions. Dang. So
we have a illegal comic you got to go get.
Yeah, King Conan #3. Go pick it up because it's going to be changed in the future.
Because reasons.
Okay, yeah. All right. Black Panther #3 comes in at rank 12. This is still Tosin. 33 more copies sold, and the 9/8s are rolling in, and they're getting $300 for them. At rank 13, we have Amazing Spider-Man 307 from 1988, and this is about Kraven the Hunter, and this is not Chameleon's first appearance, because that was back in Amazing Spider-Man #1.
You ain't getting that one.
Yeah, but this is a Chameleon appearance, I guess. Is that what they're saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Rank 14, we have King Conan #3, another variant because of the controversy. This one sells for $50 for a raw. At rank 15, we have Secret Wars #3. Secret Wars 2 #3, I'm sorry. The sequel from 1985. The first cover appearance and first full appearance of the Beyonder in human form. Man, we got stacks of these bad boys. 22 copies sold with a high sale of 56 for a near mint raw. Why? This is trending due to Marvel recently releasing a Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur first look featuring Lawrence Fishburne's role as the Beyonder. Okay. Well, I'm dusting those off. Those can go.
No doubt.
Yeah, bye-bye. Quarter bin Beyonders. Yeah, awesome. Yay. Buy everything, folks, because it's all going to be hot at some point. That's our advice. At rank 16, Spawn #1 from 1992. What? Spawn's on this list? 25 copies sold. High sale of 240 for a CGC 98. That's fantastic. 2 million of these books out there. At rank 17, Star Wars The High Republic, Eye of the Storm, #2, the Miko Swyan, 1 in 25. First team appearance of the Sheer. First full appearance of a Leveler, a.k.a. Nameless, also called by Markion Rowe. It makes sense why this is suddenly trending. The Great Leveler was first mentioned in High Republic 10 and a cameo in 12. This is Star Wars nerd stuff I don't want to talk about anymore. So 29 copies moved and a high sale of $100 for a raw.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's moving. You probably called that, I'm guessing.
I think so.
Yeah, rank 18, we had Strange #1, the Art Germ variant, which was beautiful if I recall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And this is Clea as the new Sorcerer Supreme. Read this. Really, really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
There you go.
And maybe just because it's new, a new take on Strange, but I liked it. And I hate to encourage Marvel to do this whole, let's get rid of the hero we have and do a remix on him and some kind of gender swap or whatever. But it was really good, and I liked it. And it sold 48 copies, and they're selling for around $10 each.
Very cool.
At rank 19, we have Moon Knight #1 from 1980.
Never heard of it.
30 additional copies sold. And there's a high sale of $860 for a CGC 98. That seems low. I thought we were well over $1,000 at this point.
Not yet. We're getting there.
No, I'm pretty sure we have $1,000 Moon Knight #1s in the past. Am I wrong?
You are wrong.
That's never happened. This is the highest ever.
Correct. I'm looking through previous sales.
Wow. Okay. Fantastic.
People are asking
Yeah.
$1,000, but I'm not seeing any positive sales of anything that high.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah. Well, we've got a facsimile coming too. So I wonder.
I
if
don't
that's
need no stinking facsimile. I got the OG here.
Right. I'm just wondering if that will satiate the need for that a little bit. I'll just get the facsimile. I don't need to spend $900 on the first one. Might. I think it does that with some books.
Absolutely.
Rank 20, finishing this out, Balder the Brave, #1 from 1985. More speculation for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. This is around Thor's half-brother Balder appearing in the film. There was a very quick shot of his sword-carrying statue in the building that a captured Doctor Strange is led into before being presented to the alleged Illuminati. He's also speculated to be one of the Illuminati members. Balder's first appearance is in the super pricey Journey into Mystery #85, which also has the first Loki. So you ain't getting that. So go to the first solo series. 19 copies moved and a high sale of $150 for a CGC 9.6.
There you go. Drew, that's all the stuff you missed and is already selling. So if you don't want to be like Drew and have to chase down the first appearance of this female Moon Knight,
How did I
you need
miss
to make
that?
sure you're doing a good job on your FOCs. So let's head on over to our FOC. That's our final order cutoff, and see if we need to add anything to our order these last couple weeks.
Now, if you were to guess, would you say that's his daughter, sister,
Daughter. Yep.
Okay.
As we move closer and closer to, the young Avengers being a thing.
Yeah, I didn't remember her being that old, but they age people up all the time. So
That's right. She pulled a Jonathan Kent.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. We can do that easily anytime we want to.
Let's look at this Gabriel Del Otto Batman 122 because he always does good. That is a good looking cover.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
We are well into the Shadow War on. And these, so the Jock is doing the 1 in 50 covers for these Batman 122.
Yeah.
And they've got that, chromium. It's a really cool looking. I like it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get you. It's not the
worth
foil.
that price, but that's pretty dope. Yeah, that's foil. Man, we are the penultimate Batman Catwoman.
We're getting there. We're getting there, and it's only taken 2 years.
Yeah.
Batman Killing Time. This is the Tom King. Probably Batman Catwoman probably should have been done before this one launched, but you know, who am I to judge?
Batman versus Bigby the Wolf in Gotham. The trade paperback's out. You can get it for $10 if you order from Cowabunga ahead of time. That might be worth reading.
Oh yeah, I think so. Earth Prime #1. Earth Prime #1. Batwoman. Okay.
Yeah.
Flashpoint Beyond #0.
The 0, yeah. Dexter Soy.
That one I might have to read. Shoot. I might have to read Flashpoint Beyond. See what's going on. Maybe. I don't know. I could sit it out too. I could see me sitting it out. I am done with Monkey Prince.
Already?
Yeah, I gave it 2. And nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. It's a fine little book, but it is not for me. Oh, when did the Sandman facsimile come out? Oh, this is the FOC for it, dummy. Oh, I gotta get that.
Yep.
Since I sold my copy.
We're going down into some of the Scout comics here as well. We have Vanity #1. Can't remember anything about that, but it's a cool looking cover from the Black Caravan imprint. I like the Black Caravan imprint.
Yeah, usually that's good stuff. I was thinking they were reasonably priced. These are $5 books now. I don't know if they were always like that. People seem to like this Wrong Earth stuff. I jumped off the first volume pretty quickly, and now they're I think on the 3rd or 4th volume that they've done. So it's cranking it out. That's all I'm seeing from Lunar. I'm gonna hop over to previews and see what Image has got to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Loaded Bible and Little Monsters on their second issues. Vinyl's collecting its trade.
Honestly, real slow week for Image.
Yeah, nothing really spec-worthy that I'm seeing off the top of my head. I mean, that Baron's cover of Scorched 4 is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of get desensitized to him because they're all so brilliant, you know?
Just knocking it out of the park every week.
One comic from Dark Horse this week. They need that imprint for Bendis because they got nothing going on.
Yeah.
New Rocketeer coming from IDW. Will that do anything for anyone? Maybe?
Mm-mm.
From Marvel, we're going to get that Amazing Spider-Man facsimile. I had to get 2 of those. I don't know why, but I had to get at least 2 of those.
Because you're never going to own that one.
Because I'm never going to have that one.
So right here, Drew, Avengers Forever 3, the second print.
Yeah.
So you might as well order this now, in case you can't get a hold of nothing else.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, do I care about a female Moon Knight?
Are you a Moon Knight fan, sir?
I am a Moon Knight fan, but I don't know if that I'm not a completist anymore because I've sold my collection multiple times.
Correct.
So obviously I don't have any kind of nostalgia yearn for it anymore because I just pump it.
You have no yearn. There's no yearn.
I have no yearn to hold them all and roll around in them like Scrooge on my mountain of money. I don't have that desire anymore.
To be fair, Scrooge swam in his.
Swimming in Moon Knights now. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I could definitely do that. But it is tempting. I'll grab the second print, maybe. Because now the new trend is, well, the second print's lower print runs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the Boss Logic Black Panther 5.
Yes, I was just looking at that. A lot of second prints here.
You know why?
Marvel seems out of paper.
Marvel seems to be the healthiest of all the publishers.
No, they weren't even in the top 5 as far as sales.
That's true. That's true. I forgot about that. Hey, we got a legacy of Elektra 100.
Oh, that's right. We
only gave her 2 covers?
Yeah, don't audit the count there on that one, Drew.
Wait a minute. We're only giving her 1 variant cover?
I got 4 here. Or wait, no. Elektra 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4.
Oh, there's 4. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing then. Okay, that's
we got 2 standard and 2 ratio.
Okay.
1 in 25, 1 in 50.
That's legit.
David Lopez is doing the 1 in 50.
I'm glad that Iron Fist and Ghost Rider both got second prints. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish you were an X-Men fan so you could read all this stuff. Knights of X and
I tried. I was in for a good bit. I just couldn't hang around.
I can't read everything.
The quality was not there.
It's true. I agree. Miles Morales 37. Always some interesting covers with Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the McCone Spider-Man variant. Him on I don't know what he's standing on, but it's kind of cool. Really, really don't like the color palette on the She-Hulk covers.
It's starting to get to me.
I don't know who's doing the colors, but I don't like them. And I know it's probably like Jordy Blair or somebody that's amazing, but I just don't like the neon clashy colors at all.
Mm-hmm.
I still reading it, but it's a pain.
I've moved a long way away from where you are. I'm down looking at some other stuff in the back half.
Okay.
And I'm coming across like the trade paperback for Gun Honey, which reminds me that I saw a Wicked Gun Honey cover. They're coming out with another Gun Honey series.
Oh.
It was just the girl covered in honey. I think it was. What was his? Who did the first cover that had the big one that popped?
I cannot remember that guy's name now.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Now, this Alice Ever After from Boom.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the look of it. It's Dan Panosian, who I like some of his stuff. It's a sequel to Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
So it's open source, I guess, story that they don't really have to. It's not open source. What's the word when the copyright's gone? Whatever that is.
Yeah. Sure.
So have at it. So I don't know that there's going to be any excitement there, but it looks like a quality attempt. But spec-wise, I don't know.
Public domain.
Public domain. Jesus, thank you.
From our friends at Aftershock, they have The Ocean Will Take Us #1. I know it probably isn't all agey because it's Aftershock, but it looks a little all agey, so I don't know what to think on that one.
Who's the writer?
That is Rich Dueck with Carlos Olivares.
Oh.
Like if you look at the cover B, that's definitely different than the cover A.
And is it more all agey?
Less. The cover B is the 15 copy incentive is definitely like a dark horror.
It is a high school set book, though, so.
Correct, but like if you look at the cover A, it's like just a fun-loving group of,
Yeah.
of scruffy runaways, and if you look at cover B, it's like someone gonna die. So. Ah, crap! We gotta pick of the week for these, don't we?
Yeah, I kind of got mine locked and loaded, so I'm ready if you are.
Go for it.
It's Red Room Trigger Warnings. I can't get that one. That's a 10 copy incentive.
I'll let you go on that one. You can do that one. 10 copies, okay.
No, that's a 1 in. That's a 1 in 10. That's not.
Okay.
That violates my rule. That is my rule. I can't violate that.
I'm gonna go Avengers Forever second print.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll give Scout some love with a Vanity #1. Their Black Caravan book.
Very cool.
And you're going to go Avengers Forever 3.
#3.
Because you're a super fan of Moon Knight and have to have everything. I got it.
No, I just think that we didn't know this was coming, so it's super underordered. So, shut up.
I assume Avengers Forever is not selling that well. But maybe it is. It doesn't look good.
All right, Drew, we've got those orders out of the way. It's time to look at some more stuff just blowing up on the hot list. Let's head on over to our good friends at comicbookinvest.com and look at their hot 10. And the #1 book, we talked about it earlier, is JLA Avengers Hero Initiative trade paperback, limited to 7,000 copies. $30 buy-in, reselling for $150 to $175. Now, some people are upset that this is selling for way more than the aftermarket, than the buy-in when it was made for charity purposes only. That makes no sense. The charity set the buy-in price and sold out. They've got the money they were looking for. If there was no aftermarket for these types of things, maybe they don't even sell out to start with.
That's a different take. That's a different take. I disagree. It should have been more than 7,000 copies.
Oh, okay. You don't think they should have? Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Yeah, they should have sold. They should have done a real FOC on it, seen what the numbers were, and printed that number.
Well, I heard they went to Comic-Con to decide on that 7,000. At rank 2, Batman #6. Of course, that is the new 52 Court of Owls book. $450 for CGC 9.8, $80 for a Raw. This cover is fantastic. This Snyder story is one of the best ever. Still have no clue why CGC won't label this the first Court of Owls book. Maybe because it's actually #4. I know, cameo, first appearance, yada, yada, yada. Who can get mad at this stuff? For an ambiguous villain or team of villains, I would totally be geeked out to see them portrayed in another Detective Batman film.
So 4 is first Court of Owls?
That is the cameo. I think you see the group up on the ledge in 4.
Gotcha. Right.
And then you kind of get into them in 6.
I don't think I've sold my 52's Batman yet, so I can pull this out.
Do it now.
Yeah, probably needs to go. Well, does it need to go, or do I need to wait for the next? Wait for them to be actually on screen or in a trailer? Should I wait for them to be in a trailer?
The casting. Wait till they're cast.
Wait till they're cast. Okay.
At rank 3, Spectacular Spider-Man 116. Yuck. This just reminds me of Steppenwolf spec. Anyway, $300 for CGC 9.8, $150 for 9.6, $50 for Raw, a D+ villain spec, and risky at the very best.
Is it? Who is it? Is it Sabretooth?
Looks like it.
He's bigger than that, isn't he?
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah. I'll have to. Let me Google this. I was
looking up right now.
Oh, you're doing the same thing?
Yep.
Who's this?
First appearance of the Foreigner.
Oh. What the hell?
There you go.
Who's the foreigner? This guy.
This guy right here, of course.
Yeah, okay.
All right, at rank 4, we have Star Wars High Republic Adventures #2, the IL Nathan 1 in 10 variant. Was $20, now it's over $100. Someone else can sort out the first full appearance of the cameo thing for Marquion Rowe. Star Wars is making it an impossible task anymore to follow. That being said, the series continues to be on fire from top to bottom. I did correct that.
Yeah, and you called all those.
Yep. Darth Vader, #6 from 2017, was 75 to 100. Now it's over 140 to 175. The Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer was awesome. Grand Inquisitor looked great. First appearance is still not here. It's in Canon #12, which I own multiple copies of. Seems to be a much better investment than this point, but don't make that roll because this is a dope cover and we love cover appearances.
Yeah.
I own all these. So, go Inquisitor, go. Ooh, sorry, I peeked ahead. Irredeemable #1 from Mark Wade, virtually doubling in price this week, up to $60 to $70. Will this be able to hold its surging value once all the speculators have picked up their copies?
What is this? Oh, is this going to be has this been optioned?
Yeah, Mark Wade, yep. Captain Carter #1, animation 1 in 25 variant, 60 to 65. There's something about this cover that is appealing. I'm not sure what it is, though. Maybe it's the retro feel.
Yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't look good to me, but sure. How about it?
This was an easy slam dunk here. Han Solo and Chewbacca #1, Adam Hughes variant 1 in 50. $80. This looks almost identical to his Rebel heist depictions of these characters. Or am I dreaming? Adam Hughes in Star Wars makes sense. But yeah, $80 isn't that much more than the ratio, so
yeah, it's not. It's really not. So
yeah. God of War #1 by Marv Wolfman. A CGC 9.6 is $275. A raw near mint over 110. Announcement of an Amazon Prime show for this actually happened this week, although it's been rumored for over a year that this was never confirmed. This could be a cool show, although I'm going to reserve judgment until after The Last of Us comes out. Anyway, this is a large fan base built into a video game side, and the corresponding comics have been sought after for a while. I picked this comic way back in the day. That's something to look at.
It's Wildstorm? That's the imprint?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Or at least I own this, I should say. I don't know if I picked this. I have one of these. At rank 10, Spider-Verse #2, $25 to $30. Someone else can confirm if this is the first Spider-Punk cover. In any case, someone believes it is, and people are now paying good money for this book.
Okay.
And our honorable mentions, Timeless #1, the third print. $10 to $15. Not really sure why this one is selling. No miss minutes. Must be because of the cover appearance of Storm as Black Panther. Does anyone really think that will ever be a thing? Nope. And then the other one, All Great Comics #13, CGC 9.0 Promise Collection, sold for $3,900. Okay, so is the guy's cape the size of a roof tarp? Where's the horse's front legs? Stop staring, bro. Our eyes are way over on the other side of the book.
A 10-cent comic that's 9.0. This guy just must have pulled them with white gloves off the rack and sealed them away. Do they have bag and boards back then?
No.
I wouldn't think they did. That's cool.
All right, we've done our FOC. We've looked at our Hot 10, looked at everything. Drew, it's time to finally go check out the items for our sneak peek at next week. Stuff coming out next week in the world of comics. Let's head on over to Lunar Distributions and look at things coming out for our DCs.
This is what, 15th? Or 14th and 15th? 15th and 16th, something like
15th here for these DC books. 16th for all of our other publishers.
Well, we're getting Batman Superman World's Finest, which we got a little taste of in the back of the first Detective for Shadow of the Bat when it launched. We got a little taste of this.
And we got three of my favorite artists. We got Dan Mora on the cover A, Jim Lee on the cover B, and Art Germ on the cover C.
Yeah, pretty nice. Is Jason Fabok your fourth favorite artist? Because he's
Nope,
doing
I
the
stopped
cover.
at C. I stopped.
There's your Jerry Seinfeld in the Batmobile getting coffee cover that,
Yeah,
that you
if
liked.
it wasn't a 1 in 100, maybe.
Yeah. Then we've got Batman the Knight, number 3. Some not some basic covers, nothing special. Tula Lote doing a heck of a job on Catwoman 41.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff DeCal's not bad.
No, that one was bad either.
And Jenny Frizen doing her thing. I swear to God, these Libremejos are going to be sought after one of these days.
Yeah.
Somebody's just going to be like, I want them all. Let's go back and get all the Libremejos because they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Putting on another Hellblazer trade. This is volume 26. Hyperthick 3. Impossible Jones 4. These are Scout, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Justice League's 74. We're getting very close to killing these guys.
Yeah.
We'll have them dead in a month.
Nightwing 90 getting 3 covers.
Yeah, I like the Flash and Nightwing
Yeah, I like the A.
team up. I like those guys working together. They're usually good stories. Federici cover's a little dark.
Here we had Rad Wraith number 1 from Black Caravan. Rad Wraith is the story of a young skateboarder named Grom who falls victim to a prank gone wrong and dies at the bottom of the halfpipe. What his killers don't know is that his halfpipe was built on cursed land. Now that curse is coming for them. This February, it's time to skate or die. Regular edition as a wraparound cover.
You were a big fan of that Robbins number 5 cover A.
Yes.
The mirror images.
Mm-hmm. I really like that. Cover A. Yep.
That's pretty much all I had there from those folks.
I love that Starfire cover on Titans United 7.
Oh, cool.
I don't get enough good Starfire covers like we did back in the New 52, so that is right up my alley.
Yeah.
Heading over to our other publishers, let's check out our Image books. I like that Radiant Black Trade cover.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Slumber number 1. Tyler Burton Smith and Vanessa Cardinale. This is a Nightmare Hunter, a dream detective. This is the one that I thought sounded familiar to that book that I can't remember now. I don't know if you remember what I was talking about. Dream Police? Was it Dream Police?
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound right?
Oh, yeah.
Or Dream Thief. Dream Thief, maybe? Was an early Image book. Yep. Anyway, it seems very similar.
If it was just fun and not profit, I can tell you what Drew's pick right now is. Drew's pick is the Righteous Thirst for Vengeance trade paperback number 1 at the $9.99 price point. Issues 1 through 5 of Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. You can pick it up super cheap. Make sure you pick it up. Drew said
but it's only 1 through 5, right?
It's 1 through 5, and it's only $9.99.
That's not bad. $2 a piece.
Yep.
Not as good as the deal that McFarlane gives you.
Correct. And if, like I said, if you ordered it ahead of time, you're getting it for like $7, $6. Yeah. And you just can't beat that.
Buck an issue.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to this.
Scorched covers are good.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this Stillwater, Escape one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure why they're doing a one shot, not just starting the next issue. So I'm gonna tune in just to check that out.
See where their minds are at, where they're headed.
And there's probably going to be some kind of a shift in the story. Only one way to find out. Dark Horse has more than one comic this week. All right.
They have Assassin's Creed Valhalla Forgotten Myths #1.
Cloaked and Sword of Hyperborea. So 3.
Yeah.
But IDW only gives us 1.
Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2. Sleeping Beauties and Usagi Yojimbo.
Yep.
We're going to do Beyond 92.BEY for Amazing Spider-Man. So the little side hustle comics. I should probably check all these Avengers books solicits to make sure that there's no Moon Knight appearance in there.
Well, it's not that series, so we're good.
Are you excited about Carnage, Kyle?
Nope, they haven't done him well for a while, so I will just sit back and wait and see how it goes. And I don't know that Rom V has the answer.
Are you excited about Demon Days Blood Feud?
I do like the Demon Days series, but I didn't even read the last one, so no.
Are you excited about Eternals the Heretic #1?
Not in the least.
Me neither. Are you excited about Reckoning War Trial of the Watcher #1?
No, not a big Watcher guy.
Nope.
I like this Star Wars Halcyon Legacy #2, the slimy cover. It's got our huts in the background and Aura Singh on the front, which Aura Singh is another one of my favorite bounty hunters.
Ah. As we slide down to Dynamite, the TMNT homage for Red Sonja is pretty whack.
Yeah, those have been phoned in, if you ask me. I don't like. I thought the first one I was like, it's cool.
Yeah.
And
now you're done.
It's just been a big force of meh since then.
Boom giving us not much.
Yeah.
Back half. Come on, back half. Save the day. I need a pick. You're killing me. I am going to read Bylines in Blood, though, because I've been enjoying that one a lot. We just got a bad week, bro.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. What's Playthings? Playthings is Scout. Another Black Caravan. Can I do 2 Scouts?
That's weird.
I might do that. Might have to. I don't like any Marvel books. I don't like any DC books. These quads are nice. But it's a 3, issue 3, so.
Don't care about that. Ooh, yeah, this is a.
Yeah, I might have to go back to DC and take a look.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Playthings #1 from Scout. I'm going to do a Scout twofer. That'll be the first time that's ever happened.
That is definitely the first. I don't know that I need anything from DC. Jeez.
Struggling.
Yeah. Just for kicks and giggles, let's do Rad Wraith #1 from Black Caravan and
So let's be a
Skater Die.
3 Scouts.
Yeah.
That's
just
awesome.
For fun.
You should change your Avengers Forever pick.
I refuse.
What is it? Rad Racer?
Rad Wraith.
Wraith.
WRAITH. Just because it's an interesting premise.
And you're desperate.
Go ahead.
And you are
I'm
desperate. That's why.
Well, I could always grab Nightwing, but I was trying not to.
Yeah.
I want to thank you guys for tagging along with Drew and myself through our sneak peek at next week. Head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/comics for fun and profit. Become part of our community. Join our Slack, get things early, find out some of the stuff we are planning for in the future, be part of our community, and have all kinds of fun conversations with us. We appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. For Drew and for myself, see ya.